If you're reading this right now, it's not a coincidence. The fact that these words have found their way to your eyes, that something inside you clicked on this message, that's the universe speaking. And what it's telling you might be the most important thing you hear today. You see, that restlessness you've been feeling, that sense that something big is coming, but you can't quite put your finger on what. That's not anxiety. That's anticipation. The universe doesn't send you to the edge of breakthrough by accident. It sends you there because you're ready, even when every fiber of your being feels like you're falling apart. Let me paint you a picture of where you might be right now. You've been working, grinding, hoping, believing, but the results seem to be taking forever. Maybe you applied for that dream job months ago and you're still waiting. Maybe you've been putting yourself out there romantically, but the right person feels like a ghost. Maybe you started that creative project, that business, that healing journey, and progress feels like watching paint dry on a rainy day. And here's what your mind has been telling you: you're not good enough yet, you're not ready yet. Maybe this isn't meant for you. Maybe you should give up, pivot, try something else. The voice in your head has become a broken record of doubt, playing the same song of not yet, not yet, not yet. But what if I told you that everything you've been interpreting as delay, as rejection, as failure, what if all of that is actually the universe's way of preparing you for something so much bigger than you originally asked for? Think about this for a moment. When a rocket prepares for launch, it doesn't just shoot into space. There's this incredible period of tension, of building pressure, of systems checking and rechecking. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, every component is being tested, every calculation verified, every possibility examined. And then in one explosive moment, all that accumulated energy propels it beyond Earth's atmosphere into the vastness of space. You are that rocket. And right now, you're in the final countdown. The delays you've been experiencing aren't punishment. They're preparation. The universe has been using this time to upgrade your capacity to receive what's coming. Because what's coming isn't just what you asked for. It's what you're actually capable of handling once you step into the fullest version of yourself. Let me tell you what's really been happening during these months of waiting, these periods of uncertainty, these moments when you felt like giving up. The universe has been rewiring your neural pathways. It's been dissolving the old stories you told yourself about what you deserve, about what's possible for someone like you. It's been clearing out the energetic debris of past disappointments, so that when your breakthrough arrives, you won't self-sabotage it with old fears. Every rejection letter, every ghosted conversation, every plan that fell through, these weren't signs that you're on the wrong path. They were the universe's way of saying not this, but something better. Because you see, when you're aligned with your highest path, the universe becomes incredibly protective of your energy. It won't let you settle for anything that's beneath your potential, even when you're begging it to. Think about water for a moment. When water is heated, it doesn't become steam gradually. For the longest time, it just sits there, getting hotter and hotter, and to the casual observer, nothing is changing. But at the molecular level, everything is shifting. The bonds between molecules are loosening, energy is building, pressure is mounting, and then, at exactly 100 degrees Celsius, something magical happens. In an instant, water transforms into something completely different. Steam with the power to move massive machines, to generate electricity, to create change on a scale that liquid water never could. You've been heating up. All this time you thought nothing was happening. You've been approaching your boiling point. And when you hit it and you're closer than you think, you won't just get what you wanted. You'll become something entirely new, with capabilities you never knew you had. But here's what most people don't understand about breakthroughs. They rarely look like what you expected. The universe has a sense of humor about this. You ask for a specific job, and instead you get an opportunity to start your own company. You pray for a particular person to love you back, and instead you meet someone who loves you in ways you never knew were possible. You hope for one door to open, and instead the universe removes the entire wall. This is why trust is so crucial right now. Not blind faith, but intelligent trust. Trust based on the evidence of your own life. Because if you look back honestly, you'll see that every time something didn't work out the way you planned, something better eventually took its place. Every closed door led you to an open window with a better view. The breakthrough that's coming for you isn't just about external circumstances changing. It's about you finally stepping into alignment with who you've been becoming all along. All those nights you stayed up questioning everything, All those mornings you woke up with a strange knowing that something was shifting. All those moments when you felt like you were being guided towards something you couldn't yet name. That was your soul preparing for this moment. You see, the universe doesn't operate on human timelines. It operates on perfect timing. And perfect timing isn't about when you want something to happen. It's about when you're truly ready to receive it, without losing yourself in the process. It's about when you've developed the wisdom to handle success, the strength to navigate challenges, the clarity to make decisions from love rather than fear. Right now, as you listen to these words, there are invisible forces aligning on your behalf. Opportunities are being arranged, people are being moved into position, resources are being mobilized. You can't see it yet because it's happening in the quantum field, in the realm of pure possibility. But soon, sooner than you think, these invisible movements will begin to materialize in your physical reality, and when they do, everything will happen quickly. One day you'll wake up, and the job offer will be in your inbox. One day you'll meet someone and know immediately that your life just changed. One day you'll have an idea that becomes the foundation of everything you've been working toward. One day you'll look in the mirror and realize you're not the same person who started this journey. This is how the universe works. It builds slowly, then delivers suddenly. It prepares thoroughly, then acts swiftly. It seems quiet for months, then speaks so loudly that the whole world hears. But here's what you need to know about receiving your breakthrough. You can't force it, but you can't be passive either. You have to stay in the energy of expectation while releasing attachment to exactly how it shows up. You have to keep taking inspired action while surrendering the outcome. You have to maintain your vision while staying flexible about the path. Think of yourself as a surfer, waiting for the perfect wave. You can't create the wave. That's the ocean's job. But you have to be ready when it comes. You have to be on your board, positioned correctly, alert and prepared. You have to trust your instincts about when to paddle, when to stand, when to ride. Your wave is building. You might not see it yet because you're focused on the calm surface, but beneath the water, powerful forces are gathering momentum. The longer you wait, the bigger it gets. The more pressure that builds, the more spectacular your ride will be. And here's something beautiful about this moment you're in. You're not alone in it. Right now, all over the world, there are people having their own breakthrough moments. People who waited and trusted and kept believing when everything looked impossible. People who are discovering that their delays were not denials, just divine timing orchestrating something magnificent. You're part of a collective awakening, a mass elevation, a global shift toward people stepping into their authentic power and purpose. Your breakthrough isn't just about you. It's about the ripple effect you'll create when you finally become who you came here to be. So if you're reading this and something inside you is stirring, if there's a part of you that recognizes truth in these words, if you feel that familiar tingle of possibility running through your veins, pay attention. That's not wishful thinking. That's recognition. That's your soul saying, yes, this is what I've been trying to tell you. The signs have been everywhere, haven't they? The repeating numbers you keep seeing. The random encounters with strangers who say exactly what you needed to hear. The dreams that feel more real than your waking life. The sudden inspirations that come out of nowhere. The doors that close so definitively that you have no choice but to turn toward the path that was always meant for you. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations. The universe has been leaving you breadcrumbs, showing you that you're on the right track, even when the destination isn't visible yet. Every synchronicity is a love letter from existence itself, reminding you that you're supported, you're guided, you're exactly where you need to be, and now you're at the threshold. You can feel it, can't you? That electricity in the air, that sense of anticipation, that knowing that something is about to shift in a big way. You're standing at the edge of your old life, looking across the bridge to everything you've been working toward. The person you're becoming has been calling to you through every challenge you've faced. Every time you chose growth over comfort, courage over safety, love over fear, you took another step toward this moment. Every time you got back up after falling down, every time you kept going when quitting seemed easier, every time you chose to believe in yourself when no one else did, you were building the foundation for what's coming. Your breakthrough isn't just going to happen to you. It's going to happen through you, because you've earned it, not through perfection, but through persistence. Not because you never failed, but because you never stopped trying. Not because you had all the answers, but because you kept asking better questions. The universe rewards genuine effort over perfect execution. It honors authentic intention over flawless strategy. It supports those who support themselves, who show up consistently, who keep their hearts open even when the evidence suggests they should close them. And you've been showing up, maybe not perfectly, maybe not without doubt, maybe not without fear, but you've been showing up, and that's what matters. That's what the universe sees. That's why your breakthrough is guaranteed. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to stop looking for external validation that you're on the right path. Stop asking the universe for more signs. You've already received them. Stop waiting for permission to believe in yourself. No one can give you that but you. Stop apologizing for wanting more, for dreaming bigger, for knowing you're meant for something extraordinary. Instead, I want you to start living like your breakthrough has already happened. Not through denial of your current circumstances, but through alignment with your future reality. Start making decisions from the person you're becoming, not the person you've been. Start speaking to yourself the way you'll speak to yourself when everything falls into place. Start trusting yourself the way you'll trust yourself when you look back and see how perfectly everything worked out. Because it will work out. Not maybe, not if you're lucky, not if the stars align just right. It will work out because you've already aligned yourself with the highest possibilities available to you. You've already chosen growth over stagnation, expansion over contraction, love over fear. Your breakthrough isn't coming despite your struggles. It's coming because of them. Every challenge refined you. Every setback redirected you. Every disappointment prepared you. You haven't been delayed. You've been developed. You haven't been denied. You've been designed for something greater than you originally envisioned. The version of you that started this journey couldn't have handled what's coming. But the version of you that exists right now, today, in this moment, you're ready. You've been forged in the fire of uncertainty and emerged stronger, wiser, more compassionate, more determined. You've learned to trust the process, even when you can't see the outcome. You've learned to find peace in the present while staying excited about the future. This is your time, this is your moment. This is the breakthrough you've been preparing for your entire life. Everything that's happened to you has led to this point. Every person you've met, every experience you've had, every lesson you've learned, it's all been preparation for what happens next. And what happens next is going to be beautiful. Not perfect, because perfection isn't the goal, but beautiful in its authenticity, in its alignment with who you really are, in its contribution to the world's healing and evolution. You're not just getting a breakthrough, you're becoming one. For everyone who's watching your journey, everyone who's been inspired by your resilience, everyone who needs to see that dreams do come true when you refuse to give up on them. So if this message found its way to you today, know that it's confirmation of what your heart already knows. You're exactly where you need to be, heading exactly where you're meant to go, and your breakthrough is not a matter of if, but when. And when is closer than you think. Trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Your breakthrough is already on its way. In fact, it started the moment you decided you deserved better, wanted more, and were willing to become who you needed to be to have it. The universe is preparing something magnificent for you, and if you're reading this, you're ready to receive it. If these words stirred something in your soul, if you felt that recognition of truth, don't let this moment pass without acknowledging it. Like this video, not for the algorithm, but for your own alignment. Subscribe not because you have to, but because you're ready to stay connected to content that reminds you of who you're becoming. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message, because your breakthrough includes helping others have theirs too. The universe brought you here for a reason. Honor that reason. Your breakthrough is waiting.